Hello my friends, I welcome you all to the Creative Thinkers Hub channel. Today we are going to be learning how to create stunning half-tone artworks. For that, first let's go to imagine.art and say black and white image of a man sitting down the floor, African man, legs folded, clear skin, perfect hands and legs, muscular body, HDR, Nikon and realistic image, and this is what I get. So this is I download. I take it and put it in CorelDraw. Okay, now from here let's give it a bounding box and power clip this image, so we know that in what we are working. Now let's enlarge this image to this extent where this logo is kind of not to be seen. We don't want the Imagine art, and then we upload it onto a new website today. We say remove BG. Okay, so let's see what remove BG can do. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so we download this and this is what we get. Now let's do one thing. Let's see how big this image is and put it in upscale. Oh, this image is small. It's only 500 by 500. Never mind. We'll take a 2000 by 2000 image. Okay, so this is the upscaled big image. Take it and put it in CorelDraw. Okay, it's a decent size. Okay, and let's power clip this, put it in here. Okay, now so this is our person and we crop it also. So use the crop tool and yeah, let's crop it till a little more than the page. Okay, so this is how much we want. Great. And we say convert to 150 and grayscale. Grayscale is extremely important in what we are doing. Okay, so you make it into grayscale, adjust, auto adjust it, so you get a whitish, the highlights get very obvious. Now this is washed out. Let's reset this. Let's do something like where we don't have any gray area in the highlight. It should be pure white. Okay, so this is good. Okay, now come into effects, color transform and halftone. Okay, and this is the dot radius. Now you want to see how this looks. We will play with this and see. This is how the dot radius looks. So as a grayscale image, you will have colors of gray also in it. Okay, so we select a dot again and we put it here. And now what we'll do, again convert to bitmap, 300 dpi, black and white, and 1. Now see what happened here. You got color. Okay, in an image now we have color. So this is the power of, if I change the color, for blue, the white becomes blue, and now outline, if I change, it will keep getting, the color will change. So if you look down here, the colors are changing. Okay, so this is the power of using halftone and after that black and white. Okay, now we say halftone man, and let's see if this works on a font also. Let's just take a font. Okay, AR Destine is our font, and we do the same thing, grayscale, and we come here, halftone, and when we zoom now, see, it gives only so little halftone. Okay, so what do you do if you want to increase the halftone? We come here and do blur and we give it a blur. Okay, then again we come on to halftone, color and halftone, and you see the level of halftoning has increased. Okay, and we are getting more dots. So therefore you have to zoom certain I would say, even you could even do the same with graphics also and do the same with others also. Now the problem here we have is that we took the whole text in one single line. Okay, so we don't have an option but to crop every word if we want to change the adjustment, because even though you can change color of this, but at the end of the day they are all yet bitmaps. Okay, they are all black and white bitmaps. Now let's do one thing. Let's take one of our artworks, and t-shirts is something that people keep making with a lot of halftones. So let's say I come here, select my man, okay, get him out of the bounding box, and or I would say power clip, shift page up, increase the size, and well, yeah, see, he is on my t-shirt. Okay, now if you want to know that how I made this t-shirt, the link is up here. Okay, so this is artwork number 1. Artwork number 2, what we will do is that we come back, we take a man, okay, and let's save our artwork. We don't want things crashing and then just disappearing altogether. Okay, so this is, we take his whole body. Okay, we are going to do something very different now. You must have seen this in paintings, artworks, that we are going to give that kind of an effect. So take a line, let's say 5 mm, extend it, okay, and the top of the page border, okay, no outline, fill color black, and at 10 point -10 we select this, and now select all the lines and group them. Okay, now get into our person and say adjust threshold. Now we are going to make him monotonous. Okay, so that's, you play with this and say, see, if you move these two, then you will get lighter grays and darker whites. Okay, so that is what you get when you move these other two. So only play with the middle one to get how much level of output you want. Now I think 3 is good because 5 was too big. Okay, same thing we do and keep it at -9 and duplicate it. Okay, select all of them quickly. We are working at 8x the speed right now because this is nothing that really needs explanation. Okay, duplicate this and make it white. So this is our second artwork. Okay, so it gives you that jagged type feeling. Now over here we are going to work again with the lines, again with monotone of our man, but in a slightly different way. Okay, we come here, trace this image, and this is what we get. Delete this. Now this is no longer a bitmap, it is a vector. Okay, so take all the whites and trim them against this one single piece of black. First, even select all the blacks and weld them together. Very important. Okay, weld all the blacks together, so you get one single piece. So delete, come here and delete anything that you think is making a part of this. So at 200 we move this. Oh, see, we have some more elements remaining. Never mind, we'll come here and we'll trim all of them from the black. Now why were they remaining? One very simple reason is that this image, I mean the trimming, the product was welded together and therefore it came on top, it didn't remain behind. So that's one thing to remember. Now we trim this with the lines, take the white lines, put them here Okay, and oh, see, we left some lines out. Yeah, the eyes. Okay, and yeah, so we come here and again wireframe. See, this is what we got. Okay, again we put this in the center of the page, increase the size of these and ungroup them, and you will have to now intersect each and every one with this. Okay, you have to intersect. Now why are we grouping and doing this all over here where trimming happened at one shot? Well, that's the shortfall of the software. We don't have an option. Okay, now see the intersection, all the colors didn't change. So you select all of them, make them white, and this is another beautiful artwork. Okay, something very different from what we got, similar yet different. Okay, now you take this and we enhance this further. Okay, so we do we give it a gradient with 25, 75 white and remaining black on the 100 and 0. Okay, now just duplicate the fill and this is what you get. Great. I'm not doing the whole thing. This is just an indicative of how different this artwork could actually become. You see that? Yeah. So you're getting a slight 3D kind of an effect in by putting the gradient. So this is how we are going to work around these. So your t-shirt, your simple lines and then your trim lines. So if you like this thing, please like, subscribe and do not forget to share, because only sharing increases knowledge. Thank you.